Hi, Christina with IdeateTV. I am here with Stan DeLand of Siddha Flower Essences. You have a beautiful display here at the expo. Can you tell us a little bit about your products?
Sure. So we have a whole bunch of homeopathic products. They are a combination of flower essences, cell salts, and traditional homeopathic remedies. So homeopathy is derived from either plants, minerals, or animals. It's very small amounts of the original material that is then diluted. So it's very subtle, gentle, and also because of that works on a deep level. So I got into this myself after being in the Marine Corps for 7 years, and I came back from Iraq, a couple tours, and I met the guy I started the company with, and I was really a patient of his for a while. And 3 years later, we began this. That was in 2008.
That is incredible. So what gave you the idea? I mean, I know...
The idea was really just my own experience. I was kind of blown away by the whole premise of homeopathy, really. The fact that micro amounts of things could have a profound impact, like on more of a interpretive level. So there's really not working on a physical level. The nervous system is an electrochemical system, and these are really addressing the electrical portion. So that's me trying to explain it in Western terms.
Yeah.
Although this is not it's not based on material science. Like our ability to deduce how these are working really isn't there yet.
That is incredible. Yeah. So how would you recommend for someone like me to use it?
For me, it's just it's very much an experience-based thing. So I would say the same thing to you. Try them and see how it works. And it's not like you have to think they're going to work for them to work, although for me, I think I'm more sensitive now and I can tune in better, and that's happened over a period of time of just being around these products and other things like it.
And paying attention to the effects after time, how long it takes and whatnot. You kind of gauge that as you use the product.
And I think, not to get too deep, but the awakening really has to do with being able to pay attention to more and more subtle levels of existence and experience.
Interesting. Yeah, and I noticed you even have like a pet, which I was very interested in. The pet, my dog has anxiety. He's scared of everything. And how would you use it on a pet?
Well, when you see the products work on kids and pets, which they often work faster on them because there's not as much mental stuff in the way or expectation. So they can work faster, and if you see it working with a pet, you're like, well, the pet's not making that up. You know, he's not, or she is not going for that experience. So spraying in the mouth, if it's not cool for the dog or the cat or the pet, you could spray it on their head, on their paws, in their water.
Yeah, I definitely think that was an incredible option because I know my dog is not into getting anything sprayed in his mouth, brushing teeth, nothing.
Especially if they're anxious and freaking out.
Totally. It's nice that you were able to spray it on the head or the paw or whatnot. So, you know, we have some people watching that are inspiring business people. They have an idea that they want to execute. What is your advice that you would give to them?
I remember watching Steve Jobs and Bill Gates get interviewed one time, and Steve Jobs was just like, well, most people would just give up. You know, it's like, for me, my journey has been one of just learning a lot about myself, and it's just a lot of persistence and staying with it. And I've heard that like a lot of times what happens with startups is if the original people that are inspired to do it, when they decide they've had enough, that's when it stops working. So just keep going. Follow your inspiration.
I love that. Now, where can people get your products?
Sprouts is our...
Oh, wow.
Yeah, get it in Sprouts.
Awesome.
Got a few items in Vitamin Shop and natural grocery stores around the country, yeah.
That's great, because you have these, but you also have the chocolates as well.
Yeah, the chocolates are almost ready. These chocolates have taken 3 years.
Wow.
to figure out somehow, and they don't have a lot of sugar in them. It's only 1 gram of sugar in this 20-gram bar here, and most of them, this one doesn't, but the rest of them have medicinal herbs in there. No CBD yet, everyone else here has CBD, but
Yeah.
there's about 10 to 12 different herbs in here, as well as flower essences. So
Yeah, this is delicious. How did you get the sweetness with only 1 gram of sugar?
there is all of these organic coconut sugar, yacone, erythritol, monk fruit, and
Delicious.
prebiotic fiber.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
of
You
those
can
are
definitely see you guys put a lot of heart and thought into it. It's delicious. Now we noticed that you have the Autism Hope Alliance. What is that about them?
That is about, we donate product to them because products, these kind of products be helpful for kids with autism. So we just made a connection with them at a trade show a couple years ago, and it's something that stuck. They are very organized and let us know when they need product and how much and all that, and it's a great way for us to be able to support.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate Stan talking to us.
Amazing.
I know. Thank you so much, Christina,
Thank
here
you,
with
guys.
Stan DeLand of, how do we say?
Siddha flower essences.
Siddha Flower Essences. I can't say my S's. Christina with IdeateTV.